Welcome to the What in the World of Grafe podcast, where legacy meets liquidity and every sale tells a story. I'm John Schultz, Chief Marketing and Technology Officer at Grafe Auction, and each week we share lessons, stories, and insights from inside the world of business auctions, equipment sales, and asset recovery. Today, we're tackling a unique question. What happens when the asset on the auction block isn't just a piece of equipment, but a piece of American history? We're diving into the high-stakes world of preserving Americana with the story of the Gemini Giant, an iconic Route 66 landmark. This isn't just a story about a successful sale. It's a masterclass in how a strategic auction can navigate intense public interest and community passion to achieve a result that benefits everyone. The first challenge in any auction is to understand the true value of what you're selling. But sometimes that value goes far beyond a dollar figure. That was exactly the case with the Gemini Giant. For those that don't know, the Gemini Giant is a 28-foot tall Muffler Man statue that has stood guard over the Launching Pad Drive-In in Wilmington, Illinois since 1965. With his custom space helmet and rocket, he's a beloved icon of the space race era and one of the most recognizable landmarks on all of Route 66. So when the owner decided to sell the Giant separately from the restaurant property, the community response was immediate and immense. There was considerable public concern, grassroots fundraising campaigns, and significant media attention. The fear was that this piece of local identity, inducted into the Illinois Route 66 Hall of Fame, would be sold to a private collector and moved away forever. This wasn't just an asset. It was a landmark woven into the cultural fabric of a town and a historic highway. For us at Grafe Auction, this meant our mission was twofold: secure the best possible financial outcome for our client and navigate the complex emotional and community factors with care and respect. So, how do you market an icon? This brings me to our second key point: the power of a calibrated strategic marketing approach. In a situation this sensitive, a typical blasted everywhere campaign could easily backfire, appearing tone deaf to the community's concerns. We knew we needed to attract serious, qualified buyers, stewards, really not just generate noise. Our team developed a multi-channel strategy that was both targeted and respectful. We ran digital ads on Meta and Google, but we aimed them specifically at Route 66 enthusiasts, cultural preservation organizations, and collectors of historic Americana. Our social media content focused on the Giant's rich history, not just the sale. Most importantly, we conducted direct outreach to museums and historical societies. We even held on-site preview event to let potential bidders connect with the statue in person. As our team noted, this was a case of strategic restraint. We focused on quality engagement over maximum visibility. The goal was to create an environment where the statue's true value, both monetary and cultural, could be realized. And that brings me to the outcome, which was more successful than anyone could have imagined. The auction was a phenomenal success by the numbers: over 218,000 visitors to the auction page and 395 active bidders. The bidding was fierce, and the Gemini Giant ultimately sold for a remarkable world record-setting $275,000. But the real victory, the part that makes this such a powerful story, is who won the auction. The winning bidder was the Joliet Area Historical Museum. In a heartwarming twist, they immediately announced their plan to donate the statue to the city of Wilmington, ensuring the Gemini Giant would remain right where he belongs. The final moments of the auction were pure drama. As the Chicago Tribune reported, a local resident named Ryan Jandura, who had helped raise nearly $60,000 through a GoFundMe campaign, was in the museum CEO's office. With seconds left, the museum's bid wasn't going through. Ryan, with his finger on the button, placed the winning bid on their behalf, merging community passion with institutional resources. It was a perfect ending. The story of the Gemini Giant offers a powerful lesson. It proves that a well-managed auction can do more than just facilitate a transaction. It can be a vehicle for cultural preservation. By understanding the emotional value of an asset, deploying a sensitive and strategic marketing plan, and managing all stakeholders with integrity, you can align commercial interests with community goals. You can achieve a record-breaking price and save a piece of history. This is the kind of complex challenge we thrive on at Grafe Auction, finding the solution that creates maximum value in every sense of the word. Thanks for joining us for this episode of What in the World of Grafe podcast. You can find more stories like this at grafeauction.com/blog or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn. If you're facing a business transition, asset sale, or need help navigating liquidation, reach out. We're here to help you get the most value with integrity and speed. I'm John Schultz, and I'll see you next time.